Summer Olympics, the new Star Wars Rogue One. The commercial is amazing. It shows they're called not AT-ATs, they're called AT-ACs. Mm-hmm. It's all-terrain, armored, combat terrain walker this time because they're supposed to be different. And you actually get to see them more. Now, these are just brief things we get to see more and more. The best part of the commercial, yes, you can... Oh, and
it's the soundtrack. Don't you think the soundtrack is pretty good? It brings you in there. I have it as a ringtone. What?
No. The best part of Rogue One is the last 3 seconds of that commercial.
Because, tell our listeners...
Has Darth Vader, and all you see is the back of his head, and he's going... And then the new Imperial droid that's like a friend of theirs, K2SO.
Okay, so let me make a prediction. What toy should everyone rush out at Toys R Us or online Amazon that they must get and not open the box? What is the one toy from Rogue One? Help them out
BB-8.
Now. BB-8's not
probably the robot. The robot?
Do you think it's going to be the tall robot?
I think so.
What's the tall robot's name?
K2SO.
Very good.
Is it right? Was I right?
I don't know. I'm assuming you're right. You're making our listeners listen to this podcast and you're not giving accurate information.
I thought you were like, I thought you were being right. All right. We're going to come right back, but we're going to go to an older interview we had. We're at Silicon Valley Comic-Con by Wozniak threw this on there. And we were walking...
That's awesome.
He's having it again. And this time we're going to go back to an interview we had with the Team Fox from Back to the Future. They are really involved with the Michael J. Fox Foundation. This is pretty cool. Terry Holler and her husband built a time machine because her husband was fighting cancer, and he always had a dream, and it was on the bucket list to build a DeLorean, actual DeLorean replica of Back to the Future.
And it's not a great partner. She let him do it.
Yeah, he did it. He built it.
Look what's in your ear.
Cancer. That's great.
He was following something he loves to do.
Build a DeLorean or go back in time?
Maybe both.
Well, we talked to Terry, and let's go to that interview real fast and see what happened when we were at Comic-Con.
The wave of the future!
Great Scott, I can't, Great Scott, we're running out of time. Great Scott, so please get your butt inside the DeLorean. But Doc, Great Scott, just wait, Great Scott, your life depends on it. You're going to cause a rift in the space-time continuum. Great Scott, Great Scott, Great Scott, Great Scott, it's gonna take a lot. Great Scott, 1.21 gigawatts. Doc, please listen to me. It's a risk you'll have to take. The consequences could be disastrous. Come on, Doc.
So I'm going to do play-by-play while I'm walking back here. This is amazing. So I'm sitting at home one day, and my wife leaves town, and I'm always watching Netflix, and I have nothing to ever watch. So I'm going on there. I see someone with Back to the Future, and all of a sudden I find out there's this thing called Team Fox, and you guys built a DeLorean because your husband, the story was amazing. And I'm here right now, Silicon Valley Comic-Con. We are live, and I am with the DeLorean and everything. Terry, you've got to give me the full details all about this.
Well, I'm Terry Holler. My husband Oliver and I bought a DeLorean in 2001, turned it into a time machine, and we got a lot of attention.
I noticed that.
Yeah. So with that attention, we turned it to doing something good, and that's fundraising for the Michael J. Fox Foundation. And we've raised over $300,000, traveled over 600,000 miles, 4 countries, and all 50 states.
And the DeLorean's still running fine, right?
Yes. She's a great car, a wonderful ride, and if you see us on the highway, toot-toot, and we'll wave right back at you.
Now, ever since the documentary ended, you guys are still traveling all over the United States with the DeLorean all the time? To this day, I'm assuming, right?
Yeah, we came all the way out here to Silicon Valley from South Carolina.
In the DeLorean?
In the DeLorean.
Now, did you go 88 miles an hour?
Well, you know what happens when you go 88, you get a ticket, so we got to keep it down a little bit.
Now, if nobody knows what I'm talking about, go to Netflix, watch the documentary. It is amazing. Not only is he talking about Back to the Future, but how it really helped him a lot. The movie, I mean, it did a lot for me as a child, believe it or not. I mean, but for him, it was amazing. Tell us what it meant so much to him for.
Well, Oliver was diagnosed with cancer. And that cancer was pretty darn scary, and the doctor told him to get his life in order. Mm-hmm. So he didn't have much time. So his life in order was to build a time machine. We don't have a whole lot of money, but we got that credit card in the mail that had a nice hefty balance.
Yeah.
So we put a bid on a car on eBay, got the DeLorean, and with a $500 budget, he went to town in making the car a time machine. So it took about 3.5 months. We were in Florida for the maiden voyage, and it was received very well. Now, this was 16 years ago, so the doctors may have gotten it wrong, or as has been pointed out to us, maybe the DeLorean saved his life.
That is such a great story. I appreciate it. And Michael J. Fox is totally behind and he's thankful to you guys for everything you do.
You know, when we started getting all the attention, we needed to throw it into a good place. I needed to go to the Michael J. Fox Foundation, and he is kind enough to, I guess, endorse us. And when he sees us, he knows our name, and that's so not necessary, but so appreciated. He's a hero to us, an inspiration to hopefully everybody.
Now, if they want to follow along where you're going, of course, you have a website set up. And you probably have an app, too, I'm assuming now.
No, not an app.
Not an app? We got to work on that.
We're in Silicon Valley. Somebody help me.
We'll get, what's his name to get it done for you?
There you go, the Waz. He can do it.
Yeah, the Waz can do it, the mighty old Waz.
You can find us at teamfox.com, michaeljfox.org, or at tothefuture.org, and that you'll find us. Or, again, watch the documentary on Netflix. It's Back in Time.
Yeah, they were on Netflix.
I'll get you the links all set up and stuff like that.
Get a chance
Thank
to
you so
watch
much,
Netflix,
Terry, for being with me, and good luck with Team
Future
Fox
or
and
Stories
everything
Back to
else,
the Future
and we're going to
series, you'll
follow
find
along
her
with you. I
story.
appreciate it.
Thank you
Cool,
so
do it.
much.
They
What a
do
pleasure to talk to
everyone who's
everybody.
involved with
Yay!
anything from Back to the Future. Because the nostalgia and the love for Back to the Future has always been around. It always will be.
They had a huge crowd at the convention. It was great.
Yeah, the way he
and
said
they're
it.
still fundraising. I'm asking for donations for Michael J. Fox Foundation.
Yeah, and you bought one of their pins. There was a flex capacitor pin.
I bought a few
I remember
pins.
that. Remember that.
A few.
All right, The Walking Dead. It is coming back. Fear the Walking Dead is coming up very soon. All right.
Don't forget, though, that the Fear of the Walking Dead is coming soon.
I'm going to break it down real fast to you. These are the highlights. A Walking Dead fan site claimed they could spoil last season's cliffhanger. We all know that with Negan. But AMC threatened to sue them for copyright infringements. Now, there isn't really a procedure for this, is there?
Well, there is because...
So it's unclear if it can hold up in court. That's what they're saying.
Right, because they're talking about the expression versus the idea that is being released. So I said... I saw a script that said that Glenn dies, they can't sue me. But if I show them an expression of Glenn dying, they can sue me.
Okay, that still makes no sense to me whatsoever.
Well, that's why the lawyers from AMC are hoping that the ignorance of all the viewers and audience who are not familiar with the law will be like, holy crap, I'm going to stay away from doing this.
First off, if I go onto Twitter and Facebook and I posted that Robert De Niro's going to die, and he really did die in AMC's The Walking Dead, I don't think they could sue me. What if I took a guess?
Are you going to test this out? Is one of our fans out there?
I can do this. I have no problems. Now, if you want to know about this, know more, just go to avclub.com.
Or go to their lawyers, Kilpatrick, Downson, and Stockton LLP, and ask them what it's all about. Those are the AMC's attorneys.
amvclub.com. Just go to them. I don't know. I don't see this really holding up in court. So, since we're here, because we have no idea, who did Negan kill?
Well, if you read the comic books,
Well, it's Glenn. Everybody knows that.
But I think
they're not
going
going
to
to go that way.
wife.
Maggie?
The reason why
No way.
Okay,
She's
so-
pregnant right now.
Okay, I'm sorry. Walking Dead, it's like the most depressing show
In the
you
comic
can
book,
see.
that baby's raised. That's a total. I'd be really upset it was Maggie.
Yeah, I know, but
who's the redhead? Who's the redhead dude?
Wait.
Yeah.
Now, Rick's baby in the comic book dies.
I
And you weren't crying any tears.
Because whose babies that really belong to?
DNA. Oh, good thing. That's a good thing about zombies coming around. You have no DNA testing going
Good thing
on.
about zombies, you can kill somebody and get away with it.
Oh,
You can just say the zombie did it. Or she was a zombie and attacked you. Could you imagine that if you ever get caught doing something wrong, robbing a bank, cheating on your wife, you can go, I was just killing the zombie. You can just kill the woman, say she was attacking on top of you, and throw her out the window. Go, I wasn't having sex with her. I was trying to protect myself. I was naked sleeping. She
all
was a
right.
dead
So can
zombie.
I tell you my theory why I think it's Maggie?
Go ahead. Why do you think it's Maggie? Because
now
it's
you made me question myself. Okay.
because it's the reverse of Glenn and would throw everybody.
So when they were AMC had a show with all the actors right before I'm talking about the show coming up, all this stuff, and they all said it's going to be a tearjerker. Oh my God, your emotion going to
Oh
be
my God,
distraught.
all of them. Then it's going to be Carl.
No.
Because he can't act anyhow.
No, I don't think.
Oh,
it's
I'm
at
sorry,
all.
I'm taking that
There's
back
so many
because
people- there's so
Carl
many
might be.
No,
one.
you know why I know it's Carl? Because they interviewed Carl, and Carl still has that ugly long hair. So any actor.
Do you know why he grew the long hair?
For the role.
They're getting ready for his eye to cover his eye. His eye's out right now.
Poor baby.
His eye is out. They have to because in the.
No, I know, but my point is,
Yeah.
he would cut his hair if he died because he's not acting anymore. He's not making any more of the film. So it's not Carl. He's not Megan. Well, who do you think it is? Do you think it's
I think it's the redhead soldier guy. But
And
if
his
Carl,
name is?
listen, I didn't want to. I think it'd be Carl. He's
It's
the
not
worst.
gonna be
He's
there.
the worst actor on the show, and
Oh,
he
poor
is
baby.
the worst.
When
And
do you interview him?
he's on our list of who
I
we
know.
might be talking to this weekend. All of a sudden, we get
Hey,
Carl up there.
hey.
Carl's all, "Hey guys, how do you like me on The Walking Dead?" And we're all like, "You are so awesome. You're the greatest actor I've ever met." All right, is it the redhead
You're
guy?
Two-Face? No, I don't think so. Because if you watch it, when he's on there, he's very, very, very much like, "I'll take it. I'm going to do it." Right? The bad guys never want to take that guy. They want to take the one that's
Who's
going
gonna
to
scare-
devastate.
Wanna scare the shit out of
If you were
everybody else.
Negan, who would you do?
You mean have sex?
No,
Probably Rick.
okay,
He's
get your mind
hot.
off. Okay, yeah, he is. But who? And actually, by the way, do you think Negan's hot? Everyone was saying like, "Oh, Negan's so hot."
I
Would
don't
you do
know.
him?
No, I wouldn't do
I
him.
didn't say that's what I thought.
It's not my cup of tea.
Not your cup of tea, but Rick definitely is. Shaven or unshaven? Anyway, moving forward. So Abraham Ford.
Oh, that's right, Abraham.
Ford, do you think it's
Do you
Megan?
see? It's been this long, and I forgot
Shame
his
on
name.
you.
That's
I know,
bad.
I know. Yeah, I mean, is it going to be your favorite person? Do you
Well,
remember?
we already had Glenn die. Remember, underneath the dumpster.
He didn't die.
I know he pulled it out. That was impossible.
Do you think that's well? There's some people who've done some amazing things.
Laid under a dumpster. Those are called homeless people. They're all over the neighborhoods.
Well, you try to survive like that. That's kind of hard. But
You know what? If there was a zombie apocalypse, I think the homeless would survive better than us.
oh yeah, well they stink. They're not. It's not.
The
gonna
zombie
be
comes
good.
up, smell like shit, brr, and they walk
But
away.
I do love those cities that are providing free showers for everyone because I would stink like there's no tomorrow. I mean, with one day shower, that one day shower got
Zombie
nothing.
walks it on Maria. Stink. Don't want her. Ah.
Amen to that. Don't like me.
So Abraham, who do you think?
No, I already told you what
So
I thought.
you're sticking
But
with
now,
Meg. You're sticking with Maggie.
that was my first gut instinct after seeing the interviews.
So I am going with. You don't think Carol? Carol's too much of a. Carol wasn't even there, huh?
No. Oh, I know it's 100% not Carol.
Carol left.
The
She
re-
went the opposite way.
No,
That's right.
Carol is. Yeah, she's not with them.
She,
Carol
and what's
is
his name's
going
following her?
to hang out. It's gonna, like how these side stories that are all different.
Yeah.
So she's gonna be with Morgan, and so opposite attract because when they were doing the interviews, the actors were like, "Oh, he was just so great. Oh
I
my
hope
god,
they-
he's like a."
And you know one
popsicle."
person we didn't cover?
Well, I know who you're thinking about.
I
Do you
don't.
think it's good? You will be devastated.
I would-
Daryl, I cannot see them doing Daryl.
Daryl's too big
Because
because
his shown is
they're
too big.
they're trying to figure somehow to write
It's
Daryl
going-
into the comic
See,
book.
doesn't Maggie make sense?
Carl does. I want Carl going.
I know you're irritated.
Carl, and he screwed up so many
No,
times.
his hair is so long. He would have cut it by now, or maybe he didn't cut it.
It's
because
first
I
off,
can't see.
you're saying it's Carl's fault he has long hair. You know, as a producer's like, no, Carl. I keep calling him Carl. Carl.
No. I don't think it's.
Carl?
What about Sasha?
You need to grow that.
Is it-
Sasha can go.
Well, okay, you still are not answering the question. Who will? Okay, you're Negan. Okay, let's do this. If you're Negan, who would you select?
Well, I wouldn't get
Not-
any of the girls. I haven't taken them up to my chamber.
Okay, so answer the question.
And Rick.
Huh?
Hey,
You
Rick,
lucky
as soon as I'm
dog.
done with these
You
two
lucky
girls,
dog. Okay,
I'm going to treat you
all
like
right,
an Atlanta whore.
Negan, you're
Go
taking
ahead.
too long to think. Who would you do? Not knowing all the variables, but just what you've seen. If you were truly Negan,
If I was a
You
real bad
decide?
person, I would probably
if you
not.
were Negan,
It would probably be Glenn.
it would be Glenn
It would be Glenn.
because
He's small. He looks like he's just a frag. He looks like a
don't
If
say.
I'm
But
a puss.
but I'm gonna.
When I
you know one
first
thing
look.
is though, it would make sense for them to do a guy because guys would be intimidated doing it. Just because how people raise women and men differently.
If you hit a girl-
if he kills a woman,
they're gonna come
then
back
they're
and
going to
kill
be like, "How dare you?" Versus a guy would be,
yeah.
"Oh my god," and the guys would be, "Shit." So Okay, now if it's you.